The same process, square the first term, that's 9x. Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about factoring sum and difference of two cubes. For sum and difference of two cubes, we only have two terms, and for each of the term, they are perfect cube. So for item number 1, x cubed plus y cubed, you get the cube root of x cubed, the first term, that's x, and the operation plus, then the cube root of y cubed, that's y. For the other factor, square the first term, that is x squared, multiply the first and the second term, and change the sign. X times y, that is positive xy. However, you're going to write negative xy. That's a rule. And square the last term, y squared. Now, let's move on to item number 2. For item number 2, the same process. Cube root of x cubed, that is x, plus the cube root of 8, that is 2. Because if you are going to multiply 2 tries to itself, that's 8. Now, square the first term, that is x squared. Multiply 2 times x, that's negative 2x. Use the opposite sign. Then plus 4. Square the last term. Now, let's move on to item number 3. 27x cubed plus 64y cubed, that is 3x plus, that is, what's the cube root? That is 4y. The same process, square the first term, that's 9x. Then multiply the first and the second term. Use the opposite sign. That is 12 minus 12xy. Then the last one is square the last term, which is 16y squared. And that's the factored form. Now for 125x cubed plus 216, that is 5x plus, and what's the cube root of 216? If we multiply tries to itself, the result is 216, that is 6. Square the first term, that is 25x squared. Multiply the first and the second term, that's minus 30x. Then the last one, square the last term, that is 36. Now, x cubed minus y cubed, look at these, the operation, subtraction. So we have x minus y, square the x minus y, then you have to square the first term, that is x squared. Then multiply the first and the second term, opposite sign, so that is positive xy plus y squared. Now, moving on to number 6, x cubed minus 343. That is the cube root of x and the cube root of 343. What do you think? Okay, we have x minus what? Okay, that is 7. Now, same process. Square the first term, x squared. Multiply the first and the second term, plus 7x. Square the last term, that is 49. That's good. Now, let's move on to number 7, 512x cubed minus 729. What do you think is the cube root of 512x cubed? That is 8x minus, how about 729? Anybody? That's correct. That is 9. Now, square the first term, 8x, that's 64x squared, minus 8x times 9, that is 72, plus 72x. Then the last one, squared it, that's 81. And for the last item, that's your thing. Please solve, just comment your answer. Thank you for watching.